So this is a bit of a quick video, and I wanted to talk about grid tie. Now, last year or so, I did post a video about microgeneration and where the affordability and return on investment kind of meet with micro generation from solar. So on the screen should be a image which is yesterday's mediocre day of solar. Now on the chart you've got a green line, or right, the bottom line and the top line. I've done it on the computer, I haven't got it in front of me. So anything over, my base power is about 220 watts, so I'm generally good. Anything above that bottom line is all met by of solar. Anything below it is not. So as you can see, there's a couple of little points in there where it goes below solar. Now if I had a hybrid or a battery, I would meet all of my solar, my energy requirement, but at night time I use about 420-ish watts or 440 watts. So everything above the top line is what I use, would be my power use over the night. So if we go between the two of them, what we have is we have a base power meter, but you can see all the rest of that goes back to the grid. Now if I had a battery and wanted to and I'm using 440 or 50 watts there, every time I go over that I meet that power requirement from the previous night, so we say. So as you can see, we're going up to just over 600 watts on the full day one, and the power being provided, and I'm looking at the little tiny picture here, which is going to be the second image, which shows that the power came in and reached 200 watts around about 9 o'clock, and it dropped off around about 4:30. Now I have this is on a 750 watt array, south-southeast, at 6 degrees, so it's not on a normal roof pitch. So what we can see on here is that we're getting a couple of hundred watts on here extra over, which would last me overnight. Now I'm not getting paid for any of this over my day base loads of 220, so technically the battery power that I could have stored from that could have been used later in the day and definitely smoothed out any of the drops where it went below 220-ish watts. Now in the afternoon we jump up in our power, and for most people who have grid tied inverters, they don't have the option of having this power towards the night, and that's why we're looking at our next video, which will be about how low and how much power you need, and would you buffer that power. Now our day power usage with the solar is around about probably 3 or 4 kilowatts, and then by the night time we can add on another 5 to 10 or even more kilowatts in the evening period when we need that power for our lights, TVs and other entertainment that we have. And for most people it will probably be the same, but the offset of not paying energy, it's only there if the solar is there and you are actually using that power. If you make a 1 kilowatt an hour all day but you're using 200 watts, you get no benefit. You've just paid more than you need to on your solar panels, and it's only when you switch over to battery storage that you actually get the benefit of the excess power. And it also buffers the clouds, so you get a more regulated power by pulling things through the battery as well. We do another longer video more in depth about the grid tie and switching over to hybrid. We're probably feeding in at least 60 to 70% of our power free to the grid to let electric companies charge other people, and I think we're around about 6,700 kilowatts of power has just been given away. Thank you for watching.